Alright, there you go. All patched up.
Thanks, Izzy. And that little elixir soup thing that you were telling me to take earlier, it's really making the pain go away. I think I stopped bleeding, but this definitely helps. Thank you so much.
It's no problem, Evelyn. No need to be so modest.
Just so you know, Amarian, you're not getting this shirt back. Well, you can have it. It's too small for me anyway. I usually grow out of my clothes every 5 months I buy them. I don't know. But you look really good in it. And that color too. You look really good dressed down and not always in suit and ties and shit. I beg your pardon. Suit and ties are my signature look and turtlenecks. But this is not bad. It's a little tacky, but it's not bad. I actually like it.
You've always got to shoot the backhanded compliments, don't you?
Please, you act like it's hurting you. It's not harming anybody. Oh, Evelyn, I see you're looking a lot better than before. Ooh, be careful in that chair next to Isabella, or she'll tie you down in it.
What are you talking about? What is he talking about? Just ignore him. It'll save you a lot of stress.
Okay then. Well then, Andreus, since you want to be such a smartass, do you care to explain the magic show that I was shown this afternoon? Huh?
Please, Evelyn, you know what you saw. It's not fucking rocket science. But we're not aliens. We're demons from another realm. Demon gods, to be exact.
Demons? From hell? All of you are? Even Apollo?
Yep, they're all demons. Ooh, burgers are done.
Ooh, make sure mine has American cheese on it. The orange one. But yes, we are demons from another realm. I know it may sound scary seeing as you humans think we're bad, but we're not actually as bad as you think we are. Well, not anymore.
I'm pretty sure because of that weird fan fiction that you humans read. What is it called? The Bible?
The Bible, but that tells the old folk tales of how demons used to be. We've changed though, thanks to the elder gods.
The elder what? Okay, so I'm confused. So demons are good? Then if demons are good, then why are they down here wreaking all this havoc?
Oh gosh, that's what we'd all would like to know.
Andreus, please, let me explain it to her. Well, a long time ago...
Well, demons used to be bad, but then the elder gods came and tried to reform them so they could coexist with the angels, and, well, went from there. Both the angels and the demons were working hard to preserve the peace on Earth and make sure Earth stayed as strong as it is today. Oh, wow. You remembered all that stuff I told you last week. Huh. Look who did his homework.
I have amazing memory, thank you.
Anyways, demons aren't bad. It's just they're really bad in terms of coexisting and unifying, like how angels or how us humans would. So they kind of sort of struggle in terms of power, you know, and it makes things a lot harder. But not all demons are bad. It's just some of them, a good 50%, have bad intentions.
So demons aren't bad? They're good, just some of them don't know how to come together. All of them don't know how to come together. As a realm? Huh. Sounds a lot like some shit that happens here on Earth.
Yes, and the proper term for hell would be Orcrinia. But, yes, demons have been reformed for a long time now, but we still have problems coming together as an entire realm to make our realm a better place, to make the universe a better place. And there's always people who try to control everything. And with that comes conquerors.
Conquerors?
Yep, as in someone who tries to take over everything. And unfortunately for you, you work for one.
What? No, I don't work for a demon conqueror. Unless you're talking about Apollo, but I didn't know Apollo was a demon conqueror. Wait, how did Apollo become a conqueror?
Oh, I don't know. Andreus, do you want to tell her what happened?
What? Again with this story? How many times do I have to fucking tell it?
Wait, I'm confused. What happened?
What happened between you and Apollo?
Basically, Apollo was a cool guy until he learned the truth about his father's death, and Andreus here took his anger and influenced him to study dark magic, and, well, boom, Conqueror Apollo was born.
Granted, Andreus was already angry because he learned the truth behind his mother's death from his father, the same man who lied to Apollo about his father's death, and the two just ended up coming together and started to wreak havoc, but Apollo wanted more. He wanted to do what his father couldn't do, and he wanted to finish what his father started. So he became a god-level threat to all of Alcrinia. He wanted to divide and conquer. He wanted power.
But his power-hungry deeds ended up getting him banished down to Earth. Oh, and they tried to suck all the magic out of him because demons' hearts are made out of magic, so they thought he was just gonna die a slow and painful death on Earth, but nope. Apparently, his bitches decided to tag along with him and started feeding him energy and giving him powerful rose flowers, and then Apollo just started getting stronger and stronger until he started learning that he could suck energy out of humans. Oh, and eat their bodies to get stronger
Suck
too.
their energies. Eat their bodies? So you mean to tell me this whole time Apollo's been on Earth, he's been sucking the life out of humans? Literally? That would explain why Phoenix is the way that it is, and the vaccinations, and the unbearable working conditions. Oh, God. All of this makes so much sense. And it's really scary. And now we know the mystery as to why they always kill someone who gets so close to figuring out the truth behind those bastards. Even the smallest slip-up. It's really sad, honestly. I'm sorry you have to find the truth out this way. But don't worry, we're definitely working on it. Isn't that right, Andreus?
Yeah, we're definitely working on it. But let's not talk about that right now. I want to work on this burger. Marion, you have really good cooking skills.
Oh, really? Thank you.
You know, it took a while to learn my mom's recipe, but, you know.
Are you kidding me right now? Are you fucking kidding me right now? How can you just sit there comfortably? All of you! How can you guys just sit here knowing all of this information? I can't believe all of you! There is a demon out here sucking the souls out of innocent humans and eating their bodies just to get stronger, and you don't care?
Yes.
Wait.
We're the bad guys. We're the bad guys for sitting here and letting this shit happen. But, oh wait, you know a lot about that, wouldn't you, Evelyn?
I didn't know that they were power-sucking, killing demons from another realm. How was I supposed to know all that information?
Yes, because if they were humans still doing the same shit, that would make it okay, right? It's just because they're demons that it's bad. You humans and your morals are just so confusing. And you are so goddamn confusing. You know all the shit that's going down under Phoenix. They tell you what to say in court, and you watch those innocent people get arrested and framed for shit that they didn't do. You just sit there. You sit idly by and let the shit happen. But you have a nerve to come for us for not knowing what to do about this or trying to have some sense of peace? At least we're working on it. At least we're not bystanders.
I'm not a bystander, okay? Look, I didn't know that they were doing all that bad stuff to people and framing them for other stuff, like the whole Kobe case. I didn't know, okay?
You didn't know? Oh, please, miss me with that bullshit. Just say that you were aware of it, but you were too scared to say anything, and spare me your lame excuses. Saying you didn't know any of this shit is bullshit. Your friend even showed you evidence that 2 co-executives under Phoenix was doing all this bad shit and framing people because they were doing the bad shit, and you still let the shit fly by. You still let it happen. And instead of standing up for your friend
Andreus.
and helping her out,
Andreus.
you threw her under the bus to save your own ass. And you see your bosses getting locked in cuffs and locked behind bars, and you still defend them? They're found guilty, and you still find ways to kiss their ass and defend them. Or for what? Apollo? And it takes you getting kicked to the curb so hard to realize that the empire that you're working for is bad? Really? Are you that pretentious and that fucking stupid that you can't use your own fucking brain and common sense for once?
Just
Damn
shut
it!
up, okay? Just shut up. Shut the hell up. I get it. I get it. I'm a bystander. I'm a horrible person. I get it. I get it. You don't have to keep telling me that shit. I get it.
Evelyn.
I didn't know that the stuff that they were doing was this bad, okay? But can you blame me? All I do is sit in the office. They give me shit to say in court, and when I question it, I get yelled at. I get yelled at regardless. I didn't know I was just their cover-up or some pawn until now. And it's hard. It's hard making excuses for them, but that's my job. It's my job to keep making excuses, and it's my job to defend them. And sometimes I don't even want to do half of the shit that they tell me to do, but I have no choice. But I didn't know they were killing other people and framing other people like this. I didn't know. And I was speechless. And I thought this whole time I was important and that they needed me. Only to find out they just replaced me. With ease. How do you expect me to react? Now I don't know what to believe anymore. And you can call me a crybaby bitch. You can call me a punk. You can call me whatever you want to. Because I don't care anymore. This is just how I feel, and my feelings are valid. I just wanted to be a lawyer, and I just wanted to get to the top and make people proud of me. I wanted people to see me for who I was and who I am. I want to be strong and solve cases like Amarion and Izzy. I want to be like you guys. But I'm just a fraud. So what does it matter? What does it matter? Right, Andreus?
I did not say all that. I did not say all that.
Oh, you didn't have to say shit for me to understand. That's what you want to say, right? I mean, that's all you keep telling me. I'm just a pawn who keeps getting bitched and walked all over 24/7. When you're no better than me. All you did was stand by as Apollo sucked all that dark magic and became the way he was. You stood by and let it happen. But you have some right to come and yell at me about the shit that I've been doing because I had no choice?
No choice. You had a choice. You had an option this whole time, yet you still stood by Apollo.
And so did you, so what's the fucking difference?
The difference between you and me is that I fight my problems head on, unlike you.
Oh, you fight your problems head on? Then why has Apollo been on Earth for this long? Huh? Why? Yeah. That's what I fucking thought.
Evelyn, please, I understand your frustration, but let's just talk this out, okay? There's no need for these arguments.
No, it's fine, Isabella. In fact, I think I'll see myself out. Because it's clear that I'm not wanted here, and I never was. So I'll see myself out and disappear, since that's what you fucking want so badly. Wait! Wait, Evelyn, wait!
that?
Andreus, for real? Did you really have to fucking say all that shit?
Please, she is no better. She had it coming for her the moment she started saying all that shit.
But she's right. You're no better yourself. If you knew how to handle your problems head on, Apollo would not be on Earth.
Oh my god, Izzy, not you too.
No, I'm fucking serious, Andreus. You may not have been responsible for all of this, but you are partially responsible for Apollo's influence with dark magic. Now, I get it. Evelyn, her obliviousness and her not using her brain all the time, it can come off as annoying, and she throws people under the bus, but that's no excuse for you to yell at her like that. Seriously. And she's right. You are no better. You may be owning up to your mistakes now, but it doesn't make you a bigger person. It doesn't make you better than anyone. Just so you know.
I'm not trying to be better than anyone. You know what? I don't want to hear this from you tonight. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going home.
Wait, hold on, Andreus! Well, there goes Friday game night with friends. We finally get some guests and they all leave. Just give it some time. Hopefully Andreus goes and apologizes to Evelyn tomorrow. I hope. If he really has morals now, he will do that.
Yeah, and it's not like he won't be able to find her. I've been making him track her this whole time just to make sure she was safe.
You've been making him track her? To make sure she was safe? That's a little creepy.
Hey, no, not in that way, not stalk her. I wanted to make sure she was okay. Because, I had learned that Apollo and all of Phoenix, they were all demons, so I wanted to make sure Evelyn was okay. She pisses me off, but she's like a sister to me, and I still care about her. So I made Andreus put a tracking spell on her. Not to be creepy or anything, though. I swear, I'm not creepy. I didn't want him to stalk her. I just wanted her to be safe.
Yes, and it sounds really nice, baby, and I'm pretty sure you meant good by it. But it still sounds creepy. But, whatever. Come on, let's go in our room. We can go watch a movie ourselves.
Hey, no, it's not creepy. Izzy, it's not creepy at all. It's like if I was watching my dad and, he lived in a bad neighborhood and I wanted to make sure he was okay. It's like that. Please.
Damn it, guys. You got blood all over my new tie. Of course. You guys just can't help but be screw-ups, can you?
I'm sorry, Your Majesty. We'll do better. I'll do better. I promise.
Oh, yeah, I know you guys will do better.
Our company is in shit because of you two right now. The media is trying their hardest to cover the shit up and make us still look good with the gala that's coming in a few weeks. But this is why I tell you two to work on constructing your deaths and talk with the rest of the team. But that didn't matter, right? All that mattered was making sure I was stable and okay, and making sure I didn't know that Andreus was on Earth. How'd you let that slip out, Venus? How'd you let this get to shit? Sir, I promise you, I did not know Andreus was going to be here.
There you go, lying again. Keep lying to me, Venus, and I'll burn your other fingers off. In fact, I'll burn your whole ass hand off.
I'm telling the truth. The plan was not for Andreus to come to Earth, but to go far away from Sidonia so we could take over Sidonia. So we could start our takeover over all of Ocrinia. And we were going to do this with you as our king. I promise I'm not making this up.
Really now? Because that's not what Edith told me. Edith told me that your mom wanted to keep me as a pet, a powerful weapon to use so you guys can control all of Ocrinia yourselves and expand Ophelia's empire. Is that not correct? And the Voltarians had something to do with it too. This whole time, I thought you two had my backs and were actually trying to be my friends. You guys were double-crossing me? And you thought you were gonna get away with that? Really? Well,
thanks to you two and your foolish war bullshit, we're now in shit. And we have to clean this shit up. Not only that, Mr. Zephyr, looks like you'll be doing prison time.
What? Prison time? But I thought you were going to get me out. I thought you were going to clear my name.
Oh, don't worry, Jackson. I'm gonna get you out. In fact, I'm gonna get you both out. Because Venus, you're more guilty than anyone here. You're going too. But until we clean the shit that the two of you started, you two are gonna be stuck in there. So we won't look too guilty. Is that understood?
But what about the trials, the hearings? Monica Jackson, Andreas, what about them?
Don't worry, brother. We have everything under control. Miss Monica Jackson will be eliminated by tomorrow.
And as for Andreas, Andreas won't be a problem once I get all the energy that I need to go back to Alcrinia. If anything, Andreas is nothing but a small little threat that won't stand in my way and stop me from taking over all of Alcrinia. So don't worry about him. You two just sit tight and nice in prison and wait for us to come get you by the end of tomorrow. Understood?
Yes, it's understood.
I
It's
thought
understood. You've made it crystal clear.
Good. Oscar, go on ahead and call security in so they can come and get these fugitives. They're on their way, but what about the blood on your paws? Won't they think that's suspicious? Oh? What blood? What blood are you talking about, Mr. Wild? I'm all nice and clean.
Okay. Nothing, sir. Nothing. I'm not talking about nothing.
Mr. Lion, you wanted to see us? Yes. These two are turning themselves in. Go on ahead and take them to jail, please. Yes, sir, Mr. Lion.
Yes, you are going to regret betraying me.
I'm not going to pay for shit. I was never on your side, or Mom's side. I was always with Apollo. Mom was foolish to think that she could mind control him as if he was some mindless beast. But I know my man, and we're going to take over Alcrinia together.
You will regret this, sister.
Come on,
Promise you.
Damn. I almost feel bad. Don't you? I mean, your brother just got arrested.
No, I don't feel bad. That's what my brother gets for being foolish and not thinking his plans through. But I was never in it for him. I was in it so you could get the victory that you so greatly deserve. And I would love to rule Alcrinia with you, my love.
Yes, now that's what I love to hear. Now come on, we've got a whole bunch of work to do. So Andreas isn't a threat, and yet he's the only one capable enough of taking down Apollo. Sounds like a threat to me. Interesting. I think I need to have a drink with this Mr. Andreus Lexus.
Hello. Good morning.
Oh, Andreas! Hello there. Good morning.
Good morning, Andreas. You like my tie?
I'm dreaming, aren't I? No, this is a nightmare.
Marion, what the hell are you wearing?
What do you mean? I wanted to look all nice and slick just like you, cause we're bros, we're twinsies, we're best buddies.
Please fucking stop while you're ahead. Isabella, please explain.
Well, since we've been winning recently, Mr. Jennings planned a dinner party for us tonight. And Amorion wanted to look his best, so he figured, why not dress like you?
Yeah, and I think I look just like you. Well, I'm not just like you. I don't have that cool-ass African accent. Wait, hold on. Hello, I am Amorion Jennings!
Okay, now that right there is offensive. And wait, a dinner party? Really? You mean like
drinks and food and stuff?
Yep, and it's a really nice place. A Japanese barbecue, I presume?
Ooh, nice. So we're going to a fancy restaurant? Finally, I get to see some nice things for a change. Well, I guess I ought to change my outfit, since Marion kinda stole it.
Okay, but you're the flyest black man I know right now. So, I wanted to look just like you.
Oh, no, not so fast. Andreas, did you ever apologize to Evelyn for what you said yesterday?
No, why the fuck do I need to apologize to her? We're not friends.
It doesn't matter if you were her friend or not. What you said to her yesterday was completely unacceptable, so you will be doing no celebrating of the
Are you
sort.
fucking serious right now? You're going to make me pretend to have morals? Now? Are you serious? She's not my friend, and she said she was going to disappear, so why should I even bother?
Well, no, Andreas, honestly, Isabella kind of sort of has a point.
Marion, we're supposed to be best friend. We're supposed to be colleagues, and you're going to take her side? Really?
Well, I'm kind of looking at it from a different perspective, Andreas. And after Evelyn said all that shit yesterday, a lot of things kind of opened up to me and made me realize something. And Evelyn, when we were kids, she really didn't have a lot of good stuff growing up. She lost her dad, her mom treated her like shit. We were her only family. But all Evelyn's life, all she thought she had to do was win or get first place to prove a point, for people to see her for her. She was misguided and taught the wrong things, honestly. And I know that's not an excuse, but I honestly don't even blame her for trying to stay with Phoenix this whole time. They made her feel like she was a winner, even though she's always been one. Now she just feels lost and replaced and confused and scared.
And like I said, that doesn't excuse her actions, but she didn't know what the fuck was going on. Apollo and them, they didn't let her know that they were framing people and killing innocent people. And not only that, she didn't know she was working with demons until now. She's scared, Andreas. I feel bad for her. And she's like a sister to me. I just want her to be okay. That's all I've ever wanted. But I also wanted her to make the right decisions. I didn't want to always tell her the right things to do because I know I always boss her around like a bossy older brother, but I want her to make the right choices, and I want her to be a good person, and I want her to be the winner she's always meant to be. She just has to win the right way, you know? And do it with a heart of gold, you know? Not just being sneaky and lying about your wins. You don't feel justice lying about shit. I would know.
Not only that, she doesn't really have a lot of friends backing her up right now, you know? Monica doesn't want to talk to her, which Monica's feelings are valid, but Monica doesn't want to talk to her. And, well, she doesn't work at the firm anymore. At least, I hope she doesn't. She doesn't really have a lot of people backing her up. She needs someone who gets her, and someone who can hear her out. And I know you don't want to, you don't have to be her friend, but the least you could do is apologize for what you said, so she can know she can always come to us and talk to us whenever she needs someone to talk to. You included.
Oh my god, we are never going to get any work done if you two are so busy playing goody two-shoes all the damn time. Goodness gracious. If I go and apologize to this girl, will you stop nagging me, damn it?
Maybe. I mean, I can't promise you that I won't nag you for the rest of the time that we're here, but maybe. I mean, I don't really nag you all the time. I kind of sort of like to let you do your own thing, but it would be nice to have somebody on Team Awesome!
What?
Team Awesome! That's the name of our team. You know, badass people fighting off the bad demons. Pew, pew, pew. Team Awesome! We're kind of like the Avengers, but only you two guys got superpowers. But it's okay, I can kick those guys' ass with my logic.
You know what? Maybe I ought to get out of here. I think I'm going to lose more of my brain cells the more I interact with you. How am I even going to find her? I don't know where she is.
Oh, that's bullshit. Weren't you tracking her because Amarion told you to?
Well, no, not really. I didn't think he was serious, because that's weird.
It's not weird if it's for the greater good of my friend. Damn, it's not weird. I promise it's not.
No, it is very weird. But I do have a bit of her essence. I can try tracking her with that. Hopefully, we'll meet you two at the dinner party. Bye.
Bye-bye. We'll give you the address afterwards, and you better be with Evelyn when I check in. Stalking? I'm not a stalker. And I think I look hella fly in my outfit. What you think? I think you look stunning, my love. But don't tell Andreas I said this. You look a lot better in black than he does. I won't, I promise. Come on, let's go. Whoa, be careful, Dad. Slow your roll. Don't yell at me, you young whippersnapper. Why is this so hard? Why can't I just go in there and say hi? I can. I'm just a coward. I highly doubt she'd want to speak to me anyway. She makes that very clear every time I come to visit her, or every time I try to give her a present for Christmas or any holiday. She just... What's the point? Maybe I'm wasting my time here. But I wouldn't have come here if I didn't need to talk to her about everything that I'm going through. I need someone to talk to. I'm just wasting my time. What am I even doing here in the first place?
I would like to know that as well. Jeez, it smells like old people. What are you doing here?
What the hell? What are you doing here? Are you stalking me? How did you know I was here?
I'm not stalking you. I simply followed your essence here, and well, yeah, here I am.
That sounds a lot like stalking, Andreas.
You fucking know what? Never mind. I followed you here so I could apologize for what I had said to you yesterday.
Apologize? Are you sure you're not just here because Amarion told you to come here?
If you want to know the honest truth, then yes. But him and Isabella were talking some sense into me and made me realize that the choice of words that I used yesterday were unacceptable, and you didn't need to hear that. You've been through a lot as it is, and I should have respected that instead of yelling at you and talking to you that way. So, I apologize.
Well, thank you, I guess. But why can't you look me in the eyes and say I'm sorry? Is it that hard?
Why are you so goddamn needy? Gosh, I apologized. God damn it. What more do you want from
For
me?
you to mean it, at least. I don't want to take no bland-ass apology and you don't mean the words that you say. Now, I appreciate what you said, but it matters that you meant those words and you're not just saying those just to be modest or because you have morals. I'd appreciate it. Thanks.
Oh, I thought all I had to say was sorry, and you dropped the shit, and you're still mad at me. What was the point in this?
I don't know. You tell me. Anyways, I don't need your stupid apology. That whole demon thing and Apollo and Phoenix and everything, it's not on my mind right now.
So, why are you here? What is the purpose? It smells like old people.
Yeah, I know. It's a nursing home. But I came here to talk to my mother. Her doctors sent me some emails saying she wasn't doing pretty good and she won't take the medication because she wants to die. I don't know.
But they told me to come in here and convince her to take the medication so she can get better, so she can leave. But I highly doubt she'll listen.
Wait, she wants to die? Humans? There are humans who have low wills to live? That's strange.
Well, yeah. Living is really, really fucking hard. Honestly, it's one of the hardest tasks to do as a human. You know, I don't know if you guys would know what this is like, seeing as you guys are gods and you have everlasting life, or you're immortal.
We're not immortal, actually, but go on.
Well, life is hard, you know, for us humans. We try so hard to reach our goals and fulfill our destinies, only to be hit with conflicts on the way, mentally and physically. And sometimes, some of those conflicts can get the best of us, where it makes us want to, well, die on ourselves, really.
And everyone likes to say to live your life to the fullest and never wish bad on yourself or anything else, but that gets hard. It gets hard being positive all the time when you're hit with so much bullshit. It gets hard trying to shoot for your dreams when you need the money to make your dreams successful and make them real. It's hard. It's really hard. And I've never had an easy day in my life. My childhood wasn't really the best either. I've always had it hard. The only person who really made life a little bit more fun for me was my dad. But he passed away when I was 7 and left me and my mom alone. And my mom, she really didn't love herself that much either. But after my dad died, things just got a lot worse.
Wow, I didn't know humans had it that bad. That bad to the point where it would make you want to take your own life. This whole time I thought humans were just living a life of luxury, like angels, but without powers. You know, you guys seem like you love living. You make living look so fun. Meanwhile, a demon is born with a job and an objective, and they have to fulfill that objective. It's hard.
Well, us humans are kind of sort of like that too. We come down here to fulfill a purpose, and then once that purpose is fulfilled, we die peacefully and our souls ascend. But not all humans are lucky.
Yeah, I guess not. So, why is your mom so hard on you? I thought they were supposed to love their children more than the fathers do.
Oh gosh, who told you that broken logic? My dad was the supportive one. He was the one who supported me in everything I wanted to do. No matter how crazy it was, he was like my cheerleader. My mom was kind of just there, you know. She was just there as a support system, thinking that she had to because I was her child. Her responsibility, that's how she saw me. Her responsibility, she has no choice. But my dad died, and, well, things got a lot more difficult. My mom really started showing her true colors after my father died. She abused alcohol, she was smoking, taking drugs. Sometimes, if I fucked up even one little thing, like dinner, she would hit me, and take her anger out on me. And it was horrible. And my mom wanted me to be just like my dad, the spitting image of my dad. You know what's crazy? I didn't even want to become a lawyer, but I became a lawyer because my dad was a lawyer, and that's what my mom wanted. But I never wanted that. And she wanted me to win, just like he did. But I wasn't as smart as my father, not as strong as my dad is. I can't take the shit that he used to take. And she saw me as weak. Because I never won anything. So, it really put a damper on me growing up. Because I always felt like I had to win something in order to keep something or impress people. around that time, I met Amarion and Shiro, and we were best friends. Those two boys, they're like the brothers I never got to have. Mr. Jennings and Mrs. Jennings, they were awesome to me. It was like the family I always wanted. A strong, supportive family who was always there for me and saw me as number one in their eyes. It didn't matter what I did or who I was or who I wanted to be. They always saw me as number one. Always. And I never got that support from my mom. I always got backhanded compliments and I always got yelled at for no reason. It was always some shit. But from them, I felt like I was making someone proud of me for once. But I wanted to make myself proud of myself. I wanted to feel like I was number one. I wanted to feel like I was winning. So I went to work for Phoenix. And even though most of the time they gave me stuff to say, they said I was gonna always win. I was always destined to win. I had the face of a winner, so I was gonna win. And I didn't question it. I just did what they told me to do, and it felt good. It felt fake, but it felt good. Pretending to be a hero and pretending to be a winner.
Well, pretending to win doesn't get you nowhere. Trust me. Pretending to win only makes you feel good for a short amount of time, and then at some point you start to feel like a fraud, or it's not all your work, or you're not doing this on your own, and it starts to make you feel useless. It starts to make you feel like
A pawn.
yeah, a pawn.
Well, now I see what you mean. And now I see what you were saying when you said I needed to step my game up and stick up for myself. Make those decisions for myself.
Yeah, but I shouldn't have said those things to you. Seriously. Because I was in your shoes once. So thirsty to win that I'm willing to do anything to get that victory. Even throw my friends and family under the bus. I've been doing that shit for years now. That's the reason my father died. Cleaning up after my bullshit. And just now I'm starting to learn how to own up to my mistakes. And I know my friend says she forgives me, but it doesn't... I don't know. I don't forgive myself for everything. And you're right. If I had prevented all that shit, Apollo wouldn't even be a threat, and he wouldn't even be here. None of these humans would be going through this pain and suffering.
Well, you didn't think your influence for a little chaos was gonna lead to all this. This was completely out of your control, Andreas.
I get that, but still, I had a part to play in it, and I need to own up to that mistake and right my wrongs. I also can't do it alone. This growing up and redeeming yourself shit, it's so hard and annoying. Oh, God. I wish it wasn't.
Yeah, I feel you there. But admitting that you're wrong and apologizing to people is the first step in growing up. I want to apologize to Monica. I really do. Part of me feels like she'll accept my apology and we'll be cool, but another part of me just knows that I fucked up and she might not ever want to be friends again. I accept that, but it's just apologizing in general is really, really hard. Confronting people is really hard. Monica's had my back for years now, but I threw her under the bus. All for some man who treated me like shit. Now that I think about it, guess I am for the streets.
Well, as my father always said, it takes two to tango. When she's ready to talk to you, she'll come. But I honestly think the first step in anything is admitting your mistakes and apologizing to her, formally. But you can do that after you talk to your mother and confront her.
Oh, please. I highly doubt my mom will even want to talk to me. She makes it very clear that she wants nothing to do with me.
I don't even know why I'm here. A part of me thought I could convince her to take her meds. But another part of me just knew she would it'd be like talking to a brick wall, you know? Well, at least you have a mom that you can still talk to. Or, well, you know, you could still turn to in times of need. Like stuff like this, when you have no one else to talk to. I don't have a mother. In fact, I didn't even get to know my mother. My dad killed the fuck out of my mother before I even got to know her, so... yeah, at least your life isn't that horrible.
Oh, wow. Okay, that was dark.
Well, my point was that at least try to make things right now. Be the first step in mending your relationship. Who knows? She might turn around and, well, be the mother you always wanted to have. There's no harm in trying, right? That's the good thing about you humans. You don't know how to give up.
You really think she'll listen to me?
Well, no, but as I said, there's no harm in trying.
Okay, all right. I'll try, but only if you tag along with me.
Fine. I'm missing a dinner party for this, so I guess I have no choice.
Good. Come on, let's go.
You're missing a dinner party for this. You're missing a dinner party for this. You're missing a dinner party for this. Is it really worth it? Well, I do feel nice. It seems like I cheered her up a little bit. I don't feel like shit. Maybe that's that modest feeling that Isabella was talking about. Hey, wake up. You didn't forget the plan, did you? No. Why would I? Good. It's almost time. Apollo said that he'd be here by the end of today. But you remember the plan we discussed last night, right? Yeah, I remember. But, Venus, do you really think we'll be able to pull this off? Especially now that Apollo knows? And Edis is on his side, snitching on us? As long as we stick to the plan and keep playing nice, Apollo and Edis won't know shit. Edis might catch on and think she knows something. But I know my sister. She's not that bright. Not in the slightest. Yeah, but Edis was able to convince Apollo that she was working on his side the whole time. What if we're not able to pull that off? What if we can't separate them and make Apollo know that Edis is not on his side? How are we going to break them apart, Venus? Oh, please. Separating Apollo from my sister is no problem at all. It's like taking candy from a baby. Edis is using him as a shield, obviously. All we have to do is show that to Apollo and show him that my sister doesn't really love him and turn them against each other. And Apollo is right back under the palm of our hands. I don't know, Venus. It seems unsafe. Apollo almost killed the both of us. Don't you think he's gonna try to kill us again if he finds out we're trying to control him? Again? If anything, that bastard should be thanking me for separating him from my soul-sucking sister. All she's gonna do is feed off his energy and make him into that beast and control him herself. You don't think Edis has some type of selfish gain? I know my sister, damn it! And she's feeding off of him. Jackson, can't you tell? She's feeding off of the wrath that he's giving to her. All of that energy, she's sucking the fuck out of that shit. She tried to do that with Andreus, and now she's gonna try to do that with Apollo too. Don't you want Apollo to be safe? Don't you care about him? Isn't he your friend? Yes. Yes, Apollo is my friend, and I care about him. But I don't want him to be controlled like he's some monster either. I don't want anyone to take over control of him. I don't even want your mom to take control over him. So if we get Apollo's back, and if we separate him from Edis, you have to promise me you're not going to try to take over him. You're not going to try to control him.
Fine. As long as you help me separate my sister from Apollo, I won't try to take over Apollo's monster or his powers. But you need to keep your head in the game, Jackson. I don't need you getting all soft on me just because you care about Apollo. I don't give a fuck about that shit. All I care about is getting Apollo just so we can have the power to take over all of Alcrinia. Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand. I understand.
Mr. Zephyr, you're free to go. Come on.
Okay.
Let's go get your stuff.
Okay.
Don't you forget the plan, Jackson.
Right. The plan.
Mr. Royale. Hello, boys. You guys have fun in prison for 24 hours? I told you I'd come back for you. I can't be the almighty Apollo without my subjects, you know? And you two are very important to me. Two very important advisors that I need by my side to run my kingdom. So, why would I leave you guys in there? Kings don't belong in there, you know.
Of course, sir. I knew you were gonna come back and get us. I knew all along. Right, Jackson?
Right. Right, Apollo. I mean, you need us to take over the world. How else are you gonna take over all of the world if you don't have your buddies backing you up? There they are. There's the compliant Venus and Jackson that I love. Now come on, boys. We've got a lot of work to do. Yes, of course, Apollo. I'm coming.
Yes, sir.
Hey. I know what you're doing, Venus. You're not that bright, you know. And you're not going to get away with it.
Get away with it? Edith, whatever do you mean?
Oh, please, you're not fooling me. Not even for a second. You really think you're going to get away with playing with Apollo like this? How do you go from betraying him to trying to be his friend in 24 hours? That shit doesn't work like that. I can read right between you, and I know what you're planning. And you won't get away with it.
Oh, what's the matter, sister? You don't trust Apollo? If anything, he loves you, not me. So he'll always pick you first. I don't know why you're so worried. But then again, you don't love anyone but yourself. And he's nothing but a shield to you. So you might have a little bit of something to worry about. But if you know what I'm planning, maybe it's best you mind your goddamn business.
Venus,
Oh.
come on, let's go.
And it looks like
on,
Apollo
Venus.
calls.
Excuse me.
No, this conversation is
I'm coming,
not
Apollo.
Venus. Oh, please. Apollo loves me. He would never betray me. I have him right where I want him.